We get our garden oasis set. We're going to talk to you about a brand called Jennings, and these are super well-made pieces for your garden decor. And this is faux ceramic bird bath with a fillable base. Now, birds drink, and they need it even more in the summertime when it gets hot out. The other thing too, they need a little place to get a bath, because in order to maintain their feathers and their health, they have to keep those feathers clean. This also enhances the biodiversity of your backyard. I could go Mr. Wizard on y'all real quick. But I also like the fact that it's just pretty. It's really well made. It's M99779. It is 3 easy payments of $17.33, brand new today. Melissa Epps Wilding is here with us to talk to us all about it. We're gonna take a look at colors, but first I gotta get my paws on her. Hi, friend.
How are you?
It's nice to see you. This is so super important. My parents have bird baths all over their property. I know we have one on ours, but before we get into the brand story specifically, I would love to show everybody the colors.
Perfect.
The red is here in the front, and that's a pretty crimson.
Beautiful.
I love this blue. It's a nice, rich cobalt blue. Looks like a pool.
I'm going to go Valerie Parhill on you right now. And
Yes,
say
ma'am.
That's a bit Kentucky blue.
Oh, hit it. I love it. And then we also have the green, which is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gonna just
I love that pop
outside.
color.
And then the gray is going to fit in with everything.
Gray is your neutral, your natural, mended into your flowers, and it's just more organic looking.
So who is Jennings?
So Jennings, we first met the guys from Jennings in the UK. They are an enormous brand in the UK that really focus on the decorative aspect of your garden, making your garden look beautiful but functional. If you know the Grouchy Gardener, it's a sister company, but it's the more aesthetically pleasing, the garden decor version of the Grouchy Gardener. So what we wanted to do was get you a bird bath that is nice size. You have 22 inches in height, 17 inches in diameter, so lots of room here, that looks like ceramic, but it only weighs about 4 pounds.
Got you.
So you've got that ceramic look, and what happens here, and so you're not going to have to worry about shipping. You're not going to have to worry about the elements. You're not going to have to worry about, pieces coming off if it gets too cold. This is going to look beautiful all the time. The way we do this is we kiln it, then we hand paint it, we kiln it again, we lacquer it, we paint it again, and we kiln it again. So it can stay out in the elements, and it's not going to fade in the sun. It's not going to break or chip or tear off. A lot of times ceramic pieces will come off. This is not going to happen. It's going to look this gorgeous all the time.
If it's lightweight, well made, not going to. How do we keep it sturdy outside?
So this is how it's going to come to you.
Okay, these two.
Right, and so this is hollow inside. And so what you're going to do is you're going to use, some stones, some gravel, some sand, and you can fill it, and then.
What if I have some leftover kitty litter?
You can.
What about some kitty litter?
You can use some leftover kitty litter if you want. And then this just twists right on the top. You're just going to twist that on.
Not used. I meant clean. I meant just upstairs. I meant clean. Okay, sorry.
So you just dump it. You can just dump it right there. And then you're just going to twist the top back on, and then you can put it wherever you want.
So it acts like an anchor.
Acts like an anchor.
And you fill it when you get it home. So you know what I'm not paying for?
No.
The heavyweight shipping.
You're not paying for the heavyweight shipping. You're also paying for storage. You're not paying, you can put it away and you can store it if you don't want to keep it out in the winter, but you can keep it out all winter long, and sometimes it's nice to have it out there. The other things you can do with this mirror, that's a fountain, doesn't come with it, but these portable fountains, you can pick them up and you can put the fountain in there just to give it another aesthetically pleasing look, which is great. You can also fill it with stones if you want, which I kind of like, and I was reading about it, and they say that the birds actually like when you have some rocks in your fountain, because
like this one,
right? Because it gives them a place to land. It makes them feel like a little bit more comfortable.
They can take more selfies because it gives a great landscape.
It gives a beautiful landscape. And if you wanted to put stones on it, then you actually don't need to worry about filling it.
Love it.
Because it gives it some weight.
It's easy to maintain. I mean, you could take that top, if you needed to wipe it out or rinse it out or anything, it's not crazy heavy for you to do that. But it's not just birds. I mean, butterflies, bees, everybody needs a drink when it starts to get warm outside.
They do. And
this is how you're helping.
You're helping the environment. It's also... There we go. It's also super relaxing, for us to watch the birds, if you love watching the birds. And when it gets super hot outside, the birds need to come in, and they need to refresh their wings, and they need a little bit of water. They need a place to drink. So we're really helping them out, but we're also helping us, when we look at our gardens and you want that oasis, and water really helps us, make things a little bit calmer, to slow things down, and to bring nature to us.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I also like this price too. I mean, and the thing is, you're not hardwired to anything, so you can absolutely put it anywhere in your property that you want, and you can also tuck it anywhere. So like if you want to move it around your property, you can. You're not spending a whole bunch of money to have a professional come out and dig up your yard and install a bunch of water. You could add a water feature if you want to, but I like the fact that it's nearly 2 feet tall, so I don't have to stoop.
2 feet tall.
That red is gorgeous.
The red is gorgeous, and again, it's all lacquered, it's hand painted, and it's kiln, so you don't have to worry about the chipping. You don't have to worry about the UV fading. It's gonna be gorgeous, and then you have that 17 inches in diameter.
I like this little lip so that they can just light right there.
Okay, so I was just reading about that lip. You are a bird gal.
I'm a bird nerd. I'm a bird nerd.
And what they're saying is you really need that lip so that the birds can feel nice and secure. There's a little bit of a rib here so that the birds can feel nice and secure.
Yeah.
So when they stand on the edge, they're not going to slip off. And so that rib is incredibly important, Miss
I love
Mary.
y'all, Jennings. I love y'all. You thought of everything. The red is beautiful. Remember, you're not paying for the shipping weight. You're adding the weight when you get it.
Yep.
Here is that gorgeous cobalt. We'll call it Kentucky blue.
My daughter's at Kentucky, so yeah, it's a Val, and I've been
I
invited.
love
But
it.
we're watching Sweet 16.
And the green
beautiful
is
green.
such a beautiful pop for outside. And then, of course, we've got the gray. 3 easy payments of $17.33, and you don't have to lug it home from the garden center.
Nope.
It comes right to your front door, ready for your garden oasis. Oh my gosh, it's brand new today. Continue to place your orders. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, thank you. Hey, everybody, here's the info for my Susan Graver jacket. It's part of her tailored collection.